This was the scene 3 years ago today. Oklahoma County deputies ambushed one, shot and killed. The suspect taking off in a car hauling a boat, shooting at officers behind him. Ended up at the gates of Tinker, where he was apprehended. We've never heard publicly from the fallen deputy's family until now.
Tonight, only on 5, we are talking to the son for the first time since that day. What the past 3 years have been like and how he is turning his hurt into help.
Him and my daughter at her dance recital. This was soccer fields. This was our last fishing trip we ever took together.
Austin Swartz remembering the happy times with his dad, Sergeant Bobby Swartz.
That was the day my daughter was born.
Oh, wow.
He was definitely a proud grandpa.
At what point on August 22nd did you realize that that was your dad?
I got a phone call that day. Hey, you know, this happened. And it's always like oh, well, it's not, I won't know the person. So I texted Dad that day. I was like, hey, just checking on you. I know you're busy, call me later. And that day, that call just never came.
Sergeant Bobby Swartz was shot and killed August 22nd of 2022 while serving an eviction notice in southwest Oklahoma City.
Pursuit is underway right now, going towards Tinker.
Shot the first deputy. The second deputy tried to get that deputy out of the way of gunfire, and then he was struck as well.
I'm the type that I like structure. I like giving, helping people.
What would you like us to know about your dad? What was he like?
You know, he was just a good person. And I think that you could ask anybody, just the size of the people, the size of the crowd that showed up at the funeral. I mean, there was over 4,000 people there. Kind of speaks to the testament of like just the type of man he was.
And I'll never forget the sheriff crying at the hospital because of all of the surrounding agencies that showed up for your dad.
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful. They were screaming across the state for my guys.
He was a friend, he was a brother, a father, a grandfather. And even though he took a lot of pride in his career, he always took more pride in like his family and the people he loved. He took a lot of pride in volunteering at crossings, ride motorcycles, loved the outdoors. Our deal was we always went fishing, hunting as a kid.
Now Austin and his wife Kim are keeping his memory alive by helping those who helped them. So tell me about the 5K.
It's the Sergeant Bobby Swartz Memorial 5K, and it's at Spring Creek Trail in Edmond. To find a positive like out of everything and to be able to help the organizations that really helped us through like everything. There's immediate needs, financially, just emotionally. And I know a lot of those organizations, they run on donations.
What have the past 3 years been like?
It's been different with, you know, all of the court stuff. That's been different. My dad was a big part of our lives. Like he was, especially for my kids. He was at, you know, soccer games every weekend. He was always present. If I ever needed advice, he's who I called. You know, you don't move on from it. You'll never move on or move past it. You just have to learn how to kind of just live with that.
I can imagine the hurt of, you know, he's missed out on so much and they've missed out on so much with him, but to hear how they're turning that pain they're experiencing and feeling into purpose, it means something. And thank you so much for sharing the story. He did a tremendous job talking about his father and their work, like you said, to honor his legacy and the organizations that helped them through that horrible time. If you would like to sign up for the race, all of that information is in this story on KOCO.com. Also the organization, it's called Oklahoma Cops, that helped them tremendously. All of that info is there as well. Austin, thank you for your bravery and your trust in sharing your dad's story.